Our politically correct American culture, despite its claim to support diversity and freedom, actually has some real problems when it comes to religious expression, where they would like to stifle any of that among us and really violate our freedom. And there are many examples of this. The secular courts seem to have as their agenda the redefinition of marriage itself as just a mere casual contract between any two persons, rather than as a foundational covenant between a man and a woman, as defined in the Word of God, which has served us well for thousands of years in our society. We should not sacrifice that pattern for a mere contemporary whim. Well, there are other problems. There are corporations that have a religious basis to them and want to defend that basis, but are being forced by the Affordable Care Act to pay for contraceptives that may violate the sanctity of human life. They may interfere with the implantation of a human embryo made in God's image. And this would be the moral equivalent of murder in their eyes. And they've barely been able to hold on to these rights in the courts. This is a real challenge to their liberty. But it gets even worse. Healthcare professionals, doctors, nurses, and other professionals are being called upon to be forced to do abortions in limited resources areas or to assist in abortions without the right to say no. And this is a problem with their conscience. They're now trying to say that board certification in obstetrics and gynecology must be tied to a willingness to perform abortion or at least refer to other specialists for abortion. Now, I have a license to practice medicine in this state. And these movements would like to say that if I want to keep my license, I've got to refer a woman for abortion to another specialist if I don't want to do it myself. But I can't be complicit with what I hold to be murder. So therefore, I have to say no, even at the risk of losing my license to practice medicine. No, these are perilous times for our freedoms. The late Richard John Newhouse once wrote in the 1980s about the naked public square, where he was discussing the lack of a religious influence in American political life. Well, if these modern trends continue, it will not just be politics, but in every sphere of our society that will be naked, lacking the salt and light of a Christian influence. You need to be informed. We now need Jesus Christ more than any time in the world, and we hope to equip you with this additional information to help you protect your religious liberties that are under challenge in our society today. Please join me at the Religious Freedom Summit on October 9th and 10th.